So what do you do if you're a light worker who's feeling stuck? You don't know what to do to fulfill your mission. Well, the answer might surprise you, so stay tuned.
So many people feel like they're stuck right now on the planet. They've done some healing work. They've gone through the dark night of the soul, the trenches. They've found the light at the end of the tunnel, thank God. And now I'm just feeling stuck, like there's no momentum. There's no motivation. They don't have any direction as to where to go to. And they're just questioning everything. If you're feeling like this, it is normal amongst the lightworker community. And in this video, we're going to talk how to get yourself unstuck.
That's right, yeah, because like you've got your day job, there's things that you're doing throughout the day, whatever that may be, however you spend most of your time. But often there's this calling, right? You've moved from service to self into service to others. So you're thinking, what should I be doing with my time? How do I fulfill the mission to make a difference here on the planet? What should I be doing? It's this constant question that plays over in people's minds. So when we got tuned into the Arcturian Council and got divinely guided through specifically asking this question, the answer wasn't so much what you needed to do as such, but rather what, Roxy?
What you need to be. Yeah, so you don't actually have to do anything. It's more about being. And our generation is about anchoring the light and actually just being and having an amazing human experience. You're here to, yes, undo those energetic, karmic, negative energy flows and do the healing and raise your vibration. But raising your vibration and accepting your human being and not human doing, right? We often think that we have to do all of these things for the mission, for the purpose, but just listening to your higher self and trusting the divine energy moving through you. You're the conduit, and all you need to do is be and enjoy the ride. And that's what we've been trying to do lately, just being in the every now moment. And I've been finding myself driving along, just smiling, just in this happy kind of state, because I've let go of trying to do things and that stuck feeling, and now moving into feeling just the joy of being human and the kids and enjoying what's in front of us right now in every now moment.
So we can look at it in two different ways. There could actually be the outward expression of what's going on within us, but simply just being that inward state, the being state, has a massive effect on the consciousness of the planet. When you yourself are in a state of compassion and kindness and love and peace and understanding, when you yourself are just radiating that out, even doing the most mundane of human tasks. You might be in the grocery store putting fuel in your car. You might be just speaking to people day to day through your job. But when you're doing that in a high vibrational state, that lifts the consciousness of the collective. That has a ripple effect. Now, of course, when in that state, you're then better able to be guided by your higher self, your higher mind, to perhaps then taking outward action, which may be congruent with your inward state. But it starts first with being in that state within yourself. Then you're able to radiate that out to others. And then, of course, you might act in a way to be able to be helping other people. So an example of this might be you're volunteering and you're doing some work in counseling, talking to people, being out there in the community, simply shining your light, volunteering at the kids' school or volunteering at work to do some sort of activity where you're guiding other people. You may simply be one of those people who's like a magnet to others, and people feel very comfortable to tell their stuff to you. Have you noticed that happening already? A lot of light workers get that. They find like all of a sudden there's these strangers coming up to them, and very, very quickly they're sharing all of this so-called personal stuff because they're like a living magnet. That person's higher self is tuned into the higher vibration, seeing the light that you might be radiating. And they don't even realize why they're doing it. But they've come to you, and all of a sudden, all this stuff sort of just comes out of them. That is you fulfilling the mission right there, right?
By just being.
Yeah.
Now, if you're getting stuck in the negative patterns, just some tips, some takeaways from this video today. Telling yourself as you're waking up in the morning in that alpha state, like positive affirmations, like recording and training your brain to be in that forward positive motion, okay, of positive thought patterns. So, you know, I used to wake up in the morning and dread going to work when I used to work for someone else. And it was like, oh my God, I was in such a low vibration, and I catch those thoughts. And now every morning I wake up and I'm like, I'm happy, I'm love, I'm truth, I'm positive, I'm knowing, I'm excited. And I just go over like a recording in my mind of all the positive affirmations before I'm even getting up and making the kids, you know, breakfast and their lunches. So if you're struggling mentally, just planting in through your day a beautiful affirmation set and just going through all the things that you're grateful for in that now moment, because it's a positively charged thought, which is going to help the thought field on the planet and in your aura field as well. So there's one takeaway tip. Another takeaway tip, which is I love, every time I drink water, I just go, oh my God, this is so beautiful to drink water. Right? Because it's just another moment of connection of a high frequency energy. That's such a simple step. So every time you drink water, and you're doing it a lot through the day, if you're staying hydrated, you're going to just connect with the beautiful energy of human being again, right? Which is what the purpose and the mission actually really is. It's human being, but in that higher state of consciousness and love. And that's going to help you raise your vibration quite easily.
So just work on being aware, checking in with yourself. We're normal, we're human, and sometimes we slide into negative thoughts. The negative thinking will be around. But if you catch yourself worrying about something which is probably not even going to happen, or stewing over some issue that you may have in your life, with the heightened awareness, you can catch yourself, redirect that mental energy, and actually keep your vibration high. Let that stuff go that you can't do anything about, and reframe and refocus and keep moving through your day in that state of awareness. That in itself is helping you to keep your vibration high. That in itself has the ripple effect out on other people. And by doing that, that key thing of the awareness means that not only within yourself are you more in that flow state, in that state of ease, and of course, moving away from dis-ease, which is what happens when we do it for too long, but you're radiating out that pattern to other people. So when someone says, gee, you've got a beautiful vibe about you, or you've got a lovely energy, oh, it's always great to see you, you've got such a great vibe. Well, that's a reflection of your inner world. And if they've never said that to you before, then you're probably aware of that yourself, because you're living with those thoughts and you know it. But you can correct it through being more aware. So the challenge at the end of this video is to, of course, always watch what you're feeding into your brain and mind, and of course your physical body. Garbage in equals garbage out. But then also the sorts of thoughts that you're thinking throughout the day can have a massive impact. So being aware, redirecting them, and not getting caught up in this, what we started at the beginning of the video all about, what do I need to do? Searching for something perhaps outside yourself that's going to help you to feel like you're fulfilling the mission. Just get that inner world right, and that will be contributing massively to the outer world. And then of course you'll be divinely guided to other things that you can do.
And don't be afraid. I think if you're looking and feeling frustrated, acknowledge the emotion, because it just wants to be seen. So hey, I'm being the observer of how I'm feeling in every now moment. Okay, I'm happy in these moments, but also we travel through frustration and irritation. That's normal. It's an experience of that emotion. That's what you came in to do, is experience the lows and the highs of every vibration. That's why we're here. So experience it. Don't wish it away as well too quickly, but acknowledge it, because it'll just resurface if you don't acknowledge it. So, hey, I'm irritated. Like, we all go through irritations, and we're constantly moving up and down on this journey. We're never high in the 5Ds. Not yet. We're not there yet, but we're tapping in and out of it. We get to feel that experience, and everything in this universe is moving. It's vibration. So you're going to have the dips, to have the highs. So enjoy the waves, ride them, experience them, acknowledge them, and just love every part of this journey, because it will be, you know, in 5D soon. You know, this is all going to shift in the coming years. We're anchoring so much light on the planet, and you guys are all doing such an amazing job. So keep going, keep being brave and facing those emotions, and being the observer in your everyday moments, and smiling at the fuel guy, smiling at the checkout chick. Just being the light is all you need to do and be right now, guys. So sending you all lots and lots of love. Any last words?
Oh, I think, guys, you know, this is all part of questions that come up in our private group called the Galactic Ambassadors, where it's fellow light workers and way showers as a family supporting one another, you know, on this mission, helping people to sort of talk through and understand that, as Roxy mentioned, there are waves to this journey. There are layers to the unpeeling of the onion to get to the core, to get to the heart, and to learn to really get our mind out of the way and to live more from the heart. So if you'd love to be part of our little galactic family called Galactic Ambassadors, if you go to www.awakening.education and follow the links to the Galactic Ambassadors group, we go live in there with you guys regularly, and we do group meditations, we do question and answers. Roxy does timeline unpicking for people live on the call, little healing sessions, and we have a great laugh too about what it's like to navigate the 3D in a shifting world and during this time of ascension. So we'd love to see you there. And of course, we'll be back again with you really soon for more info on your awakening journey. Bye, guys.